Hey guys, I welcome you to NEET World. So in this session we are going to see JEE Mains PYQs. So in last session up to we have seen that NEET PYQs, right? So from this session we are going to see JEE Mains PYQs. Okay, this is the thing we are going to see in this session particularly. So we will go into the question. The first question is, I guess it's visible, right? Yeah, I hope it's visible now. The coordinates of moving particle at any time t are given by x is equals to ct square and y is equals to bt square. The speed of a particle is given by, okay, I need to find dy by dx and dx by dx, I mean dx by dt, dy by dt and dx by dt, and then I should get dy by dx. That's the speed of a particle in a given time. So these are the position of the particle, like displacement of the particle. So if I differentiate that, I will get the velocity or a speed of a particle, right? So what should I do here? First thing, I need to differentiate the first one, dx by dt. So x is given as ct square. So if I differentiate x with respect to t, that is dx by dt should be equals to, so c is constant, I should keep as it is. So t square will become 2t. So c into 2t, which is nothing but 2ct, right? Now what about the y? So y I should consider as dy by dt, which is nothing but, what is that, 2bt. Am I right now? So this is the thing I will get. Now what should I do? I need to get the speed of a particle in a given time, right? Dx by dt, dy by dt I got. So under root of v is equals to under root of dx by dt the whole square plus dy by dt the whole square. Okay. Now what about dx by dt the whole square? What I will get? 2ct, no? 2ct in the sense, so root over 2ct the whole square plus 2bt, right? 2bt the whole square. So in this 4c square t square, for this it is 4b square t square. So from this now I can take 4t square commonly outside. I will write it here. So v is equals to, this one will become 4c square t square plus, and this term will become 4b square and t square, right? So 4t square I can take commonly outside and I can take out of the root also, which will become 2t. So under root of b square plus c square, this is the velocity or speed of the particle. This is the speed of the particle. I hope you got the answer now. We'll go for the next question. Yeah. So nothing like position or displacement has been given for the particle. If I differentiate, so this is the method. So displacement, velocity, acceleration. So if I want to go from displacement to velocity, I need to differentiate. Again, if I want to go from velocity to acceleration, I need to differentiate the equation. So if I want displacement to acceleration, double differentiation. So the reverse method is integration. So if you keep this in mind, you can do any of the question which will be asked from position, velocity or acceleration. Okay. We'll go for the next question. Okay. So second question of today's class. Yeah. A bus is moving with a constant velocity v1 along a horizontal road. A man standing inside the bus throws a ball upward with a velocity v0 and catches the ball. The magnitude of displacement of the ball with respect to ground is. So magnitude of displacement they are asking, no. So first I need to find what is the time taken by the ball to reach up and to reach down. If I find that, I can find the displacement, na, like they have given the velocity. Where is the pen? Yeah, I got the pen. So maximum height, no, the ball, if I throw the ball with velocity v0, if it goes maximum height, the velocity will become 0. So initial velocity, like v initial, what they have said, moving with constant, bus is moving with constant velocity v1 and ball thrown up with v0, okay. So this is v0. So v final should be equals to 0. So this is for ball, this is for the ball. Now if I throw the ball towards up, it reaches maximum height, right? It reaches the maximum height. So what will be the acceleration? So we know that gravity acts towards down. If I throw a ball upward against the gravity, it will become minus g, right? So we know that v is equals to 0, that's v final, v initial is equals to v0. So time t is equals to, I need to find it. So v is equals to u plus at. V is equals to u plus at, right? So here final velocity is 0, initial velocity is v0 minus gt, minus gt. Acceleration I have considered with respect to gravity. So a will be equals to minus g because I am throwing the ball towards upward. So if I leave the ball freely falling, no, the gravity, like acceleration will become gravity, equals to gravity. So equals to 0. So where minus v0 should be equals to minus gt. So minus and minus will get cancelled out. T will be equals to v0 by g. So this is the time taken to reach the ball for the maximum height. So the same time will take to reach to the ground now. So multiply by 2. Okay. So the same time, no, v0 plus v0 by g plus v0 by g. It will become total time. Total time should be equals to 2 v0 by g. So you keep this as it is. Now this is the time. They are asking about displacement. So they have said that constant velocity, bus is moving with constant velocity v1, right? So displacement will be equals to, like speed is equals, like this, yeah, velocity is equals to displacement by time. This is the equation we know. From this, displacement will be equals to velocity into time, right? So what is velocity? v1. What is time? It is 2 v0 by g. So into 2 v0 by g. So the final answer will be 2 v1 v0 by g. This is the displacement. Excuse me. This is the displacement. Any doubt in this question? Can we go for the next question? I hope you understood whatever the terms they have asked in the question. Yeah, we'll go for the next one. Excuse me. Yeah. So what is the next question? Like a body A is thrown vertically upward with initial velocity v1. Another body B is dropped from a height h at time t is equals to 0. which equation represent the correct relation between, relationship between the distance of a separation x between the two particles and time t before they collide with ground. Okay. So first I need to find what is the distance for body A and what is the distance for body B, like displacement or distance. Okay. Displacement, if I find no, like velocity they have given, so I need to find the displacement. Okay. So for body A, no, like they have thrown with initial velocity v1, they have thrown with initial velocity v1. For body B, they have dropped from a height h, right? Yeah. So what should I do now? Yeah, obviously. So I'll write body A and this is for body B. Okay. So body A thrown vertically upward. So initial velocity is v1. So it will reach maximum height, let me consider. Okay. Now what about the displacement? SA should be equals to, what is the formula? S is equals to ut plus of at square, right? So I will write the formula here. S is equals to ut plus of at square. Okay. So what about A? So if I give a ball like this in like towards down, no, A will become equals to G. If I throw upward, it will be minus G. Okay. So SA should be equals to V1. So U will become V1, V1t plus half into minus G t square, because I am throwing the ball towards up against the gravity. Okay. So V1t minus half gt square. This is the equation for body A. What about body B? So SB, displacement B will be equals to, so initial velocity will be 0, right? I am simply leaving the ball like this. Okay. So freely fall. Okay. So this will become 0 plus half into gt square, half into gt square. So the total equation will be half gt square, right? Half gt square. Now what they are asking, which equation represent correct relationship between the distance of separation? So distance of separation in the sense, x I will take, distance of separation should be equals to modulus of SB minus SA. So if I do this, I will get the relationship. Yeah, position from the ground minus of a position from the ground of a body B minus position from the ground of a body A. That's it. Can we go for the next question? Okay. The next question is, okay, I will zoom it out little bit. Yeah. A man can swim at a speed of 5 km/h relative to still water. He wants to cross a river 1.5 km wide flowing at 3 km/h. He swims at an angle 60 degree with respect to the direction of the river flow, such that his motion is aimed towards directly crossing the river. What is the time taken by him to cross the river? Okay, let me draw the diagram first here, so that you can able to understand whatever given in the question. Where is the pen? Yeah. So what is the given thing? A man can swim at a speed of 5 km/h. So I'll keep as it is. You want to cross the river, which is 1.5 km wide. So let me draw that. This is the river, which is having a width of 1.5 km. Okay, flowing at, okay, the water is flowing at 3 kilometer per hour. He swims at an angle 60 degree. Okay, he swims at an angle 60 degree. Let me take, so with respect to the direction of the flow, so with respect to direction of the flow, in the sense, if I draw like this or like this, so this will be my angle, this will be my angle theta. So this is Vx cos theta and this will be my Vy sin theta. Okay, now what about the speed of 5 kilometer per hour? No, so V should be equals to Vy, okay, Vy sin theta. What about Vy? This Vy, let me consider Vy 5 kilometer per hour. So 5 kilometer per hour sin 60 degree, right? Sin 60 root 3 by 2. That's it now. Okay, what about root 3 value? It is approximately, let me consider it as 1.7 divided by 2. Now what they are asking, time taken, time taken. So displacement, like speed or velocity should be equals to displacement by time, where time will be equals to distance by speed or displacement by speed. So what is the displacement? 1.5 km, or the distance is 1.5 km divided by 5 into 1.7 divided by 2. So if I calculate this one, I'll get the, what is the time taken by the man to cross the river. Can calculate this one. Okay, so let me calculate it. Time will be equals to 1.5 into 2 divided by 5 into 1.7. So I can take the points outside, so it will become 15 into 2 divided by 5 into 17. So 1s are and this 3s are, right? So 3 9s, 3 2s are 6, 6 by 17, so 6 and 17, 0.0134 to 51, right? So 250, 351, so 0 3 51, again 9, so obviously something around 0.35. so time will be approximately 0.35 hour. Option B is the correct answer. Can we go for the next question? So next question is, okay, a disk of a radius R is rotating inside a room. A boy standing near the rim of the disk finds that water droplets falling from the ceiling always hit his head. As one drop hits his head, the next one starts from the ceiling. If the height of the roof above his head is h, what is the angular velocity omega of the disk? So what is the formula for angular velocity? First of all, it is omega is equals to 2 pi by t. So first I need to find what is t, so then I can substitute what is the value of equation of omega equals to 2 pi by t. I can substitute the value of t there, I will get the value of angular velocity. Let me do it now. Okay. So if a droplet is falling, so initial velocity will be equals to 0. So they are saying that a person is standing here, so the height between them is h. Okay, height between them is h. So I need to find the t first. we know that omega is equals to 2 pi by t. Okay. So in this, if I find what is t, I can substitute the value of t, no. Okay. So I need to find the t value. So whatever given here, so it is going with acceleration g I will take. Okay, acceleration g I will take. So g is there, u is there, t is there, h is there. So s is equals to ut plus of at square I can use na, ut plus of at square. So initial velocity is 0. I said I can neglect this. So ut will be neglected. So what about remaining of gt square, of gt square. So s will be h. So it is 2h by g is equals to t square, where t will be equals to root over 2h by g. So this is the time taken, guys. Now if you substitute the value of time taken in this equation, no, I will get the value. So omega equals to 2 pi by root over 2h by g. So is the value is given here, yeah, in terms of pi, yeah. So if I reverse this, what will happen? So 2 pi into root over g by 2h. So take this 2 inside. If I take this 2 inside, what will happen? 4, no. So if I take 2 inside, it will become 2 square, it is 4. So pi is equal, so pi into 4g by 2h, which is nothing but this 1 sir and this 2 sir. So pi root over 2g by h. Either I can stop up to here, if the value is given here, I can mark the answer. Otherwise, I need to substitute once again. Okay. So pi into root over 2g by h. So pi into root over 2g by h. Option C. Option C is the correct answer. Hi Ram, hello. We'll go for the next question. I hope you got the answer for this question right. So whenever we are discussing about any question, whatever the formula we are seeing, no, please note down the formulas. Okay. So it will be helpful for you in the upcoming questions. Okay. We'll go for the next question. Hello, hello, Ram, hello. Yeah. So the next question is, a projectile is thrown with a velocity u naught at an angle theta with the horizontal, like with respect to horizontal they are saying. The ratio of the rate of change of the speed with respect to time at the highest point to the lowest point of the projection. Okay. So what we can understand here, at the highest point, no, highest point of the projection, velocity will become 0, no, yes or no, like velocity will become 0. So obviously the ratios they are asking. So highest point to the lowest point, highest point to the lowest point. I write the ratios here first of all. There's the pen, yeah. So they are asking rate of change of speed with respect to highest point to the projection, point of projection, no, so point of projection. Right. So at the highest point velocity is 0, okay. At lowest point it is non-zero value only. No need to calculate as of now, it is non-zero value. So obviously 0 by non-zero value, I will get answer is 0, that's it. I will get the answer as 0. We'll go for the next question. Yeah. So particle starts sliding down a frictionless inclined plane if Sn is the distance travelled by it from the time t is equals to n minus 1 second to t is equals to n second, then the ratios Sn by Sn plus 1 they are asking. Okay, Sn by Sn plus 1. So let me write the equation first. Like we know that displacement is given, so time is given, so S is equals to ut plus half at square I can use na. So initial velocity is 0, S is equals to ut plus half at square I can use. Okay, so here what I can say, like initial velocity is 0 and they are asking about Sn, like nth time and n plus 1th time they are asking na. So what I can do here, Sn is equals to, initial velocity is 0, I can neglect it out. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 a into 2n minus 1, that's it na, 2n minus 1. What about Sn plus 1? Sn plus 1. So 1 by 2 into a into 2 n plus 1 minus 1. Okay, n plus 1 minus 1. So if you expand this one, half a into 2n plus 2 minus 1, which is nothing but 1 by 2 into a into 2n plus 1. So they are asking about the ratios of Sn by Sn plus 1. So write the equations there. So it is half into a of a 2n minus 1 divided by 1 by 2a 2n plus 1, that's it na. So 1 by 2a 1 by 2a, I mean a by 2 will get cancelled, a by 2 will get cancelled. The final answer will be 2n minus 1 divided by 2n plus 1. Okay, they are asking the ratios for Sn by Sn plus 1. Hi Keshav, hello. We'll go for the next question. Okay, the next question. Yeah. So the next question is, a particle starts moving from rest along a circle of a radius r is equals to 4 meter with a constant tangential acceleration 3 meter per second square. The total acceleration of a particle at t is equals to 2 seconds makes an angle theta with the tangential acceleration. What is the theta? Okay. So if I want to find theta, no, I need to know about what is tangential acceleration they have given. What about centripetal, that is radial acceleration, I need to find, no, the radial acceleration I need to find. So what is the formula for radial acceleration? Of centripetal acceleration, whatever it is, both are same na. So radial acceleration should be equals to v square by r. Okay, this is the formula. I need to find the radial acceleration. So what is the v value they have given here? No, right? So they have given about time and the acceleration they have given. So we know that acceleration is equals to, velocity by time. So what about velocity from this equation? V is equals to at. V is equals to at. What is a? It is 3. What is t? 2 seconds, no? It is 2. So can I write like this, no? 6 meter per second. So now substitute the values here. That's it. So v 6 means v square. 6 square is 36 divided by what is the radius? It is 4. So which is nothing but 9. Okay, 9. Now they are asking about the theta, no, tan theta. Tan theta in the sense, so radial acceleration by tangential acceleration. What is radial acceleration? It is 8r by 80. Okay, so it is 9 by tangential is 3. So this 1s are and this 3s are. So theta will be equals to tan inverse of 3. That's the angle. That's the answer, guys. So they have given that tangential acceleration. I need to find the theta. Theta in the sense, obviously tan theta, no slope, no. I need to find the y and x. Both I need to get it. So if I want to find, I need to find the radial acceleration. Radial acceleration formula v square by r. So to find v, I am using that tangential acceleration, that is a is equals to v by t. So from that v is equals to at. Okay. So from this up to this we will stop here. We will meet in the next session. We will continue with the JEE mains PYQs at exactly 10:50 AM daily. Okay. Until then, bye bye guys. We will meet you tomorrow. Bye bye.